Today played out about as expected. And what I mean by that is this volatility we were discussing yesterday, we got it. We saw a lot of red throughout the crypto space today, XRP price included. And this now marks 2 days of red here across the crypto market. But what I want to talk about is the potential for us to bounce back and actually make some moves to the upside. And it's going to depend on a couple things. In fact, this next move across the space is actually very predictable. We're going to talk about that in this video. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So of course, looking at XRP, we're down about 2% on the day, which actually isn't bad. All things considered, most assets down, 3, 4, 5%, some down a little bit less, but this is coming actually off of a 2.5% drop day yesterday. And what we got was, some curveballs late yesterday surrounding India, potentially attacking Pakistan, around Canada, basically throwing some shade at the US. And it just basically wasn't a great start getting into today's just terrible reports. And basically today, we had the worst possible scenario play out. We had a declining quarter of GDP, down 0.3%. It was the first declining quarter of GDP that we've seen since Q1 of 2022. So we're potentially moving into an economic slowdown. But on top of that, we actually had a hot PCE report, which is not what you want to see. So what you have then is you have economic slowdown plus sticky inflation. And now the Fed's just kind of sitting there like, what the hell do we do? That's kind of where we're at right now. Now, what this means is that, again, Friday's jobs report is going to be more important than ever. If it comes in super hot or if it comes in super cold, we may have to just sit, watch, and wait, and it might actually delay things just a little bit longer. Right now, it seems like the likelihood of an interest rate decrease coming next week is almost 0%. It's very, very low. I should have pulled up the numbers. It's single digits. We're like 96% probability of staying the same in terms of rates. So don't expect much in terms of a big macro change heading into the month of May. Now, what I will say is that what we've seen is exactly what we expected. We saw longs get liquidated. We talked about that big compression of long and short interest across the crypto space. And lo and behold, that's what we got into. We got into a lot of long interest, liquidations, yada, yada. We dropped in terms of price. And now we've had a little bit of a bounce back, and that's nice. And what's really predictable here now is what is going to happen. Because now that we have gotten some big, scary economic news that definitely puts some people at pause or a little bit more hesitant to press the buy button. What you tend to see then is the bears come out. You see the short step in. You see them open up positions across the crypto space and frankly try to push the market lower. And it's a question of, do they have enough oomph to get there? We're already starting to see that in the numbers. For example, I know we looked at this yesterday. The long short ratio now is 0.895%, meaning there's almost a 10.5% imbalance to the short side. So yes, the shorts are really trying to come out right now and push things to the downside. Just look at how much the liquidations have been for XRP in general over the last 24 hours. 18.34 million in longs liquidated, 1.43 million in shorts liquidated. Now, this is where there's an opportunity. What I've talked about in some other videos is that actually over these past 10 days, we've seen huge surges in the amount of capital entering the crypto market. And guess where it's been flowing? Right to stable coins. So there's a lot of capital that has not entered the market yet, but is positioned for buying opportunities. When we're looking at XRP, when we're looking at other assets right now, frankly, this is a buying opportunity. Now, obviously, this isn't a guarantee. People can do whatever they want, right? And the big thing I keep looking at in terms of XRP is we have still not emerged from this oversold range in terms of stochastic RSI. We still have not even really tackled this 618 level, right? We're in, frankly, a great spot for a bounce across the crypto market. And what it seems like is this is one of those retail shakeouts where they try to get retail to do dumb stuff, which has happened a lot over the last several months. And it's a question of, does retail fold? Do they give into the fear? Or does this time, do they actually hold their ground, help us set a little bit higher low here and start to work our way towards a higher high, liquidate some of the shorts, crush some of the bears along the way, as we've done several times here, right? Are we going to see that once again? And that's a big question. We just have to be patient, right? Again, focus on Friday's jobs report. That's going to be a big one. Now with the very high certainty of no rate changes next week, it might be kind of a kind of a blah week, to be honest with you. But that's all I got for you guys. We'll just have to be patient, watch, wait, take advantage of opportunity as it's given to us, and understand that eventually we will get through these things. Oh, something I did want to mention is that now China has reported that the U.S. has officially reached out to discuss a trade deal. So that might be a little bit of silver lining here as well. Again, just a big mixed bag is what we have right now, and we'll see if that ends up clearing up over time. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.